Hi there, Darth Geekula here with a quick Darth's haul video on some stuff that I halted recently. Specifically, the Mattel DC Multiverse Dark Knight Returns 30th Anniversary figures, which are exclusive to Walmart. I have a Batman, and I have Superman, and I have one of the Sons of Batman, or I guess just Son of Batman on the packaging. Really super excited to get these figures. The Dark Knight Returns is probably my favorite Batman story of all time, although it's hard for me to pick my favorite. I like my kids, which is easier to do. Like I said, these are a Walmart exclusive. However, I had to go on eBay because I'm Canada, and the Canadian Walmarts are a little bit horrible and didn't bother carrying these because even a little bit of effort is too hard for them. So I had to go the eBay route, but luckily I got them for about retail. So that was cool. So how about I open these, because I've been dying to open these, and we'll take a slightly closer look, but not too close because I'm lazy. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have these guys out of the packaging, let's look at the packaging. That was poor planning. Okay, so this is billed as a Batman Dark Knight Returns 30th Anniversary line, exclusive to Walmart. However, the packaging is just, it's still part of the Multiverse line. That's Mattel's new line of DC figures that encompasses movies, TV, and comics. So it looks just like that, although you do have that nice gold embossed 30th Anniversary Dark Knight Returns on there. Nice packaging, collector friendly, even though I don't care about things being collector friendly because I open everything. The side, you have some cool Frank Miller artwork, same in the front, and the back shows you all the figures in the line. Again, only difference is the artwork on each of these and the back. And here is Superman. Okay. Now, let's actually look at the figures. Okay, let's take a look at the Dark Knight Returns Batman. This is not Mattel's first foray into making a Batman based on Dark Knight Returns. A couple of years ago, they did one in his black and gray outfit, which actually is one of my favorite figures. Now, I do prefer that first Mattel Dark Knight Returns Batman to this one, but I still really dig this guy. It's using that Masters of the Universe classic buck, which is perfect because the way that Frank Miller drew Batman and Superman, they were very bulky, very barrel-chested. So using this buck works perfectly to sort of capture that really big physique that Miller gave Batman and Superman. So, like I said, this uses the Masters of the Universe Classic buck. So the articulation is really good. The one thing, the Masters of the Universe Classic figures do have a bit of an ankle pivot. This does not. And again, these boots, the differences between the Masters of the Universe buck and this is obviously the gloves, because these are Batman gloves. The sort of underwear on the outside piece is different. And the boots are different as well, because most Masters of the Universe Classic figures have furry boots. But it does give you a little bit more articulation than most Mattel DC figures have, because there is a cut at the boot, which you don't usually see. So it really does utilize that Masters of the Universe Classics buck to pretty good effect. Now, my only real complaint about this figure is the Batman symbol on this figure. In the Dark Knight Returns, it was very stylized. It was kind of fatter. And this looks a little too much like the classic Batman symbol. If you look at something like the amazing Mezco 112 Collective Dark Knight Returns Batman, you can kind of see how the Bat logo is a little bigger. Fatter is the best way to describe it. This just looks like the classic Batman symbol, so it kind of takes away that this is a Dark Knight Returns Batman. Obviously, the head sculpt's great. You know, he's got that bulky build, but the bat symbol is a little bit wrong. So if you're looking for a, this Dark Knight Returns costume, the costume that he wears at the beginning of the series. The Mezco 112 Collective is obviously the superior figure for a lot of reasons. However, that costs you well north of $100 now. So again, this is still a good figure. I still prefer the first Mattel figure, and I do prefer the Mezco 112 figure. But for $20 for a mass retail release, this is still a nice looking figure. Okay, and here we go with Son of Batman, or one of the Sons of Batman. They are essentially a gang that forms. I don't want to give too much away. But again, this is sort of a gang that becomes sort of followers of Batman. Very cool figure. It reuses most of the Guy Gardner body from DC Universe Classics. The only difference is the head and the forearms, because you can sort of see those Batman gloves that he's wearing. I never would have thought Mattel would release, a mass market Sons of Batman figure. But we have one, and it's pretty cool. Accessories. He does come with this torch. That's kind of cool. And a shotgun, although Batman quickly puts an end to them using guns. So, very nice figure. Very, very happy to have this guy. Okay, probably my favorite figure in this line. Because I already had the first Mattel Dark Knight Returns Batman, I was really most excited to get a Superman to go with him. And this becomes one of my favorite Superman figures. Again, using that Masters of the Universe Classics buck. Great head sculpt. I believe Frank Miller kind of based his Superman, like the look, the head, the face, on Ronald Reagan. And you kind of see that. He also has a real exaggerated, crazy, out-of-control spit curl, which they really nail in this head sculpt. So again, it's mainly a Masters of the Universe Classic buck with a few different pieces. I love this figure. Love it, love it, love it. I really think this figure really captures the Dark Knight Returns Superman. This guy also comes with my favorite accessory of all the figures, and it is this kryptonite arrow. And again, if you haven't read Dark Knight Returns, I won't say who fires this arrow at Superman, but it's an arrow in DC Comics, so you can probably guess. Very cool. I really love that accessory. Overall, Batman also comes with a Batarang. That's his one and only accessory. I really dig these guys. Really happy to have all three of them. Again, I'm probably going to use my first Mattel Dark Knight Returns Batman in the black and gray costume. And again, the Mezco 112 Collective, which is in this costume, is a superior figure to both of those, really. But I still like him. I'm so glad I got him. But most of all, I'm glad I have a Superman and a Son of Batman to go with my original Dark Knight Returns Batman. So definitely recommend these. I think of all the multiverse figures Mattel has put out, these three are the best. Definitely the Superman and Batman. Really happy to have these. If you don't have that original Mattel Batman or the Mezco, this is a great fill-in for those. Still a good quality figure, but the Superman is the winner of the line. If you already have a Batman, to have this Superman. Also, we do know that Mattel is making a armored Batman and a mutant leader. That's also going to look excellent with these guys. So definitely my highest recommendation of all the DC Multiverse stuff. Okay, guys, until next time, see ya.